Getting a ticket isn't any fun, but the worst thing you can do is ignore it. Going to court may be inconvenient, but it may be helpful. You might get your ticket reduced or more time to pay. You can also go to trial if you don't think you deserve the ticket. If you don't pay, the court may send a collection agency after you or take part of your tax refund. You could lose your license for a year or even end up in jail for not paying municipal tickets. There aren't many free attorneys who help with tickets. You need to know your rights, what to expect, and what to do. We made this video to help you do that. First, stay cool when you're stopped. Don't get angry, don't fight with the officer, but know your rights and responsibilities. If you're asked for your name, you should provide it. If you're in a car and you're asked for registration and proof of insurance, you must provide that as well. Same with identification during a traffic stop. If the police ask for it, provide it. Beyond that, don't explain yourself, don't protest, don't admit anything. Another thing, you do not have to let the police officer search you or your car. If the police ask you, you can simply say, "No, I do not give my consent to search my person or property." If police have probable cause, however, they can search without your permission. Just stay calm. An officer may give or mail you one ticket or multiple tickets stemming from the same stop. If you get one you think you don't deserve, it can make you really angry. But tearing up the ticket or throwing it away will definitely make things worse. That ticket tells you things you need to know: what the violation was, how much you have to pay, how to fight or pay it, what municipality issued the ticket, when and where you should appear in court if you cannot afford to pay, and how to contact the local court in that municipality. All the municipalities in Milwaukee County have their own courts. It is important to know which one you're dealing with. Your ticket may say, you do not need to appear in court. That is true only if you plan to pay and not fight the ticket. Then you can simply mail in your payment and be done with it. But if you want to fight the ticket, can't afford to pay the ticket, or want to try to get the amount of the ticket reduced or make some sort of other deal, you need to show up in court. Although sometimes the local courts are in the same building as the police department, be sure to follow the signs to the court rather than the police department window. If you want to fight the ticket, you need to go to court to plead not guilty. The judge will probably give you a new court date for a trial. You can represent yourself or hire a lawyer. The court does not have to get you a lawyer or a public defender. Many municipal prosecutors are willing to make deals. For example, if you get a speeding ticket, you might be able to get the points lowered. The exact deal you get depends on the judge and the municipal prosecutor. Go to court and talk to them. If you can't afford to pay the ticket, go to court and explain that to the judge. If you're on any sort of public assistance or cannot pay due to poverty, make sure the judge knows that and ask for additional time to pay, a payment plan, or community service instead. Public assistance might be food stamps, supplemental security income, medical assistance, TANF, or veterans benefits. If you don't show up in court and you don't pay, the court will most likely enter a default judgment against you, meaning that you could lose the case and have to pay the full amount of the ticket. You should receive information from the court telling you the deadline to pay, but if you don't get that, you still owe the money. If you cannot pay, you can call the court and ask about options. Some judges will allow you to reopen your case, even if you still owe the money. The judge might give you more time to pay, but you have to ask. Going to court can be stressful, but if you don't go, you may miss out on a good deal. And if you cannot afford to pay, the judge won't know that unless you show up and say so. For more information, please visit the ACLU of Wisconsin, Wisconsin Justice Initiative, Legal Aid, and Legal Action.